Every blockchain network begins with strong, reliable nodes. In this guide, you'll learn how to install, configure, and connect a highway network blockchain node, step by step.
We are going to walk through the complete process of bringing your own blockchain node online on the highway network. This tutorial is designed to take you from absolute zero to a fully operational live setup. We will break the entire installation down into exact actionable steps, so you know exactly what to do and what to look for at every stage. Building a setup that can run 24/7 without interruption takes a bit of preparation, but completing this process correctly is what turns your local machine into a reliable foundational pillar of a decentralized network. Before we touch any software, we have to secure 3 mandatory pillars for continuous operation: system hardware, uninterruptible power, and stable internet. To meet baseline hardware, your computer needs an i5 processor, a minimum 8 GB of RAM, and a 512 GB SSD or hard disk. There is one scaling exception. Running 2 separate nodes simultaneously requires doubling system memory to 16 GB. Next is the absolute zero downtime tower requirement. Your node cannot lose power. You must use an online UPS with a 0-millisecond transfer time, so your system never reboots or drops out during a grid power cut. Finally, internet stability. You need a hardwired LAN broadband connection. Do not rely on Wi-Fi for your primary feed. Pair this with a dual-band router as a backup to ensure your connection to the network never drops. Meeting these specific hardware and environmental baselines is the only way to effectively insulate your node from real-world disruptions. With the physical environment secured, log into your back office and navigate directly to the onboarding section. Here, you need to locate and download the blockchain software ISO file. You will also need your physical media, a completely blank 16 GB or 32 GB USB flash drive. Using the provided tools, you will flash the downloaded ISO file directly onto this USB drive. This converts the standard drive into a bootable device. Monitor this process closely. Do not remove the drive or close the program until the progress bar reaches exactly 100% completion. This bootable drive now contains the dedicated operating environment required to interface with and configure your prepared hardware. Insert the bootable flash drive into your target computer and initiate a system restart. Immediately upon startup, you need to repeatedly start pressing the F12 key. This forces the system's boot menu to open before Windows loads. Once the menu appears, select your inserted USB drive to launch the core installation sequence. The automated installer will initialize and then pause. It will prompt you for 5 critical configuration parameters. You must enter these carefully. First, you will assign a custom relay name of your choosing. Second, enter your designated server name. Third, establish your administrative username. Fourth, create a secure password. Finally, the system requires you to type the exact same password a second time. This confirms the spelling and ensures you prevent permanent lockouts. Completing these 5 prompts hardwires the node's unique identity and security protocols directly into the wider network architecture. Now, step back. Allow the final automated installation scripts to run to completion. Do not touch the keyboard or interrupt the system. You are waiting for one specific visual confirmation, the word "Done" appearing in bright green on your screen. When you see this terminal output, it is the definitive signal that your highway network blockchain node is fully installed and actively communicating with the network. By securing your hardware, flashing the installation media, and configuring your system inputs, you have officially brought a new, resilient piece of decentralized infrastructure online.
In traditional software, forgetting a password is a minor inconvenience. You click a link, contact customer support, and reset your account. Blockchain architecture eliminates that safety net entirely. When the digital vault slams shut here, there is no backdoor, no recovery email, and absolutely no IT department to call. Instead, the network relies on a single, uncompromising cryptographic lock, your 12-word secret key. This sequence of words is the only proof the system accepts that you own the node. The exact second these 12 words appear on your screen, you need to write them down in a private, physical diary. Storing them offline is a mandatory operational step to isolate your key from digital threats. Transmitting this sequence anywhere online, whether that's a direct message to a network leader, a community group, or a quick screenshot, compromises the entire setup. In a decentralized environment, Possession of this physical record is mathematically identical to possessing the node itself, along with every asset tied to it. Whoever holds the key holds the funds. Right after your initial installation is complete, the software generates and displays this 12-word passphrase on your main screen. Treat this interface differently than a standard terms of service agreement. You are looking at the exact moment a cryptographic fault is being handed over to your exclusive custody. Securing this precise sequence of words on paper is the hard requirement you have to meet before attempting any further technical activation of the node. Sitting right next to that secret key on your screen is a secondary security layer, a 6-digit activation code. This code operates on a strict cryptographic countdown. It automatically self-destructs and generates a new sequence every 15 minutes. This short lifespan ensures that even if intercepted remotely during setup, the data becomes useless almost immediately. You have exactly this rolling 15-minute window to execute the next phase of the setup and bridge your node to the network. Securing your hardware requires you to take this active code and input it into your wallet before the current cryptographic cycle expires. Keep your primary installation screen open and grab your mobile device or laptop to launch the Subwallet application. Inside Subwallet, bypass the standard features and head straight into the dApps browser. Type in the official web address, dashboard.testnet.highwaynetwork.io. As you complete the login sequence on that site, the network actively scans the blockchain to locate and identify your specific node. Depending on your specific tier, whether that's a Nomad, Anchor, or Vanguard configuration, your node will render directly on the dashboard as a unique, interactable NFT. Find the Connect or Activate prompt on that interface. Click it and type in the 6-digit code currently displaying on your primary installation screen. Routing that active code into the wallet before the timer runs out is the exact mathematical proof the Highway Network requires to pair the node to your identity. The moment the system accepts your code, the dashboard provides immediate feedback, updating your node status to pending approval. While the interface looks static, a heavy back-end process begins. The network requires up to 24 hours to fully verify your credentials, sync your data, and bring your relay node online. This waiting period is a deliberate consensus mechanism, ensuring your node is thoroughly authenticated before it claims a permanent operating position on the blockchain. For users looking to scale their operations, there is a specific hardware strategy to maximize computational efficiency and double your network footprint. The baseline requirement for this expansion is a single computer equipped with a minimum of 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 512 gigabyte solid-state drive. You will need an engineer to architecturally divide this hardware, creating 2 distinct Ubuntu software partitions. Distributing 4 gigabytes of RAM to each enables 2 independent nodes to operate simultaneously without their computational processes overlapping. True mastery of the Highway Network demands this dual focus, optimizing your hardware to maximize operational efficiency while maintaining absolute, uncompromising discipline in protecting that 12-word master key.
Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Vishal Digital Tech for more updates on AI and technology.